Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here at the ECC playoffs. The first day here for Division 3. We've still got Division 2, 1 Champions and Legends Division over the next couple of weekends, so stay tuned around that. We had an unfortunate forfeit here in this last previous series from Redwater Tideways, where Sky had lost connection. Unfortunately, the game had to carry on because obviously a goal had been scored, and so it ended up being 3-3 in the end, but Meteor getting that final goal to make it 4-3. And then, unfortunately, they had to forfeit the rest of the series because Sky wasn't unable to make it back. But we're going to shortly see the winners bracket here. And we're going to see eventually when Redwater get a sub in for this third and fourth match placement. But first, we're going to see this winners bracket between Meteor and X2.
Yes, X2, of course, 4-2. They kept it interesting, I'm going to say, in their semi-final against DSEA. Of course, DSEA, they were the team who lots of people were hoping could try and make a comeback and recover, but we concluded that X2 were really strong. You know, it was Gabby and, was it Mario we said, who were making a crucial sort of 1-2 plays together, and obviously Mario... Or not Mario.
Yeah, definitely. You were right there. You were definitely right there in the first one. It was Mario and Gabby there with the 1-2 touches between each other, and Enrico was just like a rocket in between between each plays. It was just fast to the ball. It was there constantly keeping the pressure up, and yeah. But Gabby and Mario definitely the two duo from X2, and they had so much pressure, and it was nice to see them take it to the win.
In some respects, I'd like to see who else will step up now for Meteor. Of course, Timmy, he had a vital goal in that game, but it's going to have to be a case that... I know Meteor, they stepped up, obviously, themselves, but maybe we have to see more individual plays from Salox come out and Sayo as well here. Maybe trying to link up together, or maybe link up one of those with Timmy to try and get these passing plays in play, because that's what really helped X2 out massively in their games when they led up to getting a 4-0 lead. It was so strong from them, and yeah, it does show that if X2 maybe fall away a little bit, do sort of play a little bit looser and relax, the Meteor can at least establish some dominance and maybe try and pull up some games back.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want it to see it just a one guy team here. Like Timmy, like again, it just felt to me that it's just Timmy versus Aztecs. It's time and time again. It was just Timmy and Aztecs just scoring the goals. We didn't really see much from the other guys, but this is what they want to go into this next game against X2. As we saw X2 getting those 1-2 touches in, really playing more as a team, whereas it just seemed that Meteor was just a one. It's kind of like Barcelona and Messi, isn't it? It's like Messi's that standout player, but we just need Meteor to start forming as a team, getting those passes in, outplaying the defense, and just capitalizing on their mistakes. And hopefully this is what we can see. So predictions. So what are you predicting here between X2 and Meteor? I mean, X2, like you just said, X2 looking pretty strong going into this winners bracket, but maybe that break they've just melted them down a little bit, and they might calm them down a bit. But I don't know. What's your predictions? What are you predicting here?
I want to say again, X2 should have this. They look so strong in their game, and well, Meteor, they've got the players. They do have the players and the potential to really go on and take this series, but I don't feel their chemistry is as strong as X2.
So you're going for an X2 prediction. What series score are we looking for here?
I feel like it'll be like another 4-2.
Another 4-2. Well, I'm going for the Cinderella story here. Fourth position going up against first position here, and I want to see Meteor. They've been here for 3 seasons now, and I just want to see them promote, and it'd be just an absolute Cinderella story here. The underdogs against the top team here, X2 versus Meteor. And I just want to see Meteor. It'd just be nice to see them. As I say, they played here for the last 3 seasons in Division 3. It'd just be nice to see them go up to that Division 2 spot.
I'm all for sort of a Cinderella story, as you said, an underdog team coming in, and I'm not going to say that Meteor are an underdog team at this point. Like, they've done well in the regular season, to make it to the playoffs. That they have sort of shown they've got a chance to really build and try and fight in this series. I'm not going to say that they're underdogs necessarily.
No, true. Maybe that's the wrong analogy. I shouldn't have gone for. Maybe it's just like. They're like the bottom bread of like sandwich,
I know
and
exactly
the
what
top
you're
layer.
saying,
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like, but it'd be just nice to see Meteor
It would be
finally
nice,
to take it out. But I'm hoping for Meteor to win, but I can see where you're coming from. But yeah, my heart is set out for Meteor. But yeah. Have you got anything to add before we go into this game between this mammoth battle between Meteor and X2?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be going off and saying I'm one-sided. I'm all for X2. I would like to see Meteor win this deep down as well, but I sort of feel like my heart says Meteor, but like from what I've seen on the field, it feels like X2. So
yeah, okay, cool. Like, before we get into this games, we'd like to say thank you guys for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure for casting to you guys, and cheers for sticking around. But like again, we still got five more playoffs and promotions tournaments to play over the next few weekends. So please tune in for this weekend, for tomorrow, and the next weekend, and the weekend after that. But guys, if you like what we do here at the ECC, you can check out our links below. We have links to our Discord channel where hopefully you guys can sign if you feel interested in joining. Hopefully season 4 will be promoted soon enough that you guys can come and join in and play for the next season. We have 50 teams this season. It's slowly going up. I think 50 teams is going to be a limit. I'm not entirely sure, but seems 50 teams seems a pretty good amount for a season.
Massive.
I know, it's quite massive, isn't it? But yeah, 50 teams managed to play it out over 9 weeks, and here we are finally at the playoffs. But yeah, guys, if you want to check out what more we do here at the ECC, you can check out our Discord link below. We also have links to our YouTube channel where you can see all the previous streams and series that have been played here at the ECC. And also don't forget to hit up that Twitter, which Louis will be able to read out. Hopefully you guys can, if you tweet, and Louis's got that link there. I'm turning into a robot, but Louis, what's that hashtag link?
Hashtag ECC playoffs. Use it. I'll read out any tweets, I promise.
Yeah, please do, guys. We really want to try and get this going. And we also have our tournaments page where you can see all the teams that have played for the league, and all the teams that have managed to make it to the playoffs. And then finally, don't forget to hit that follow button. And we also have a donation page where you guys can donate as little or as much money as you like to help bring better quality content here at the ECC. But without further ado, we're going to see these two teams battle it out for the winners bracket. First place will get automatic promotion into Division 2, and then second and third will have to battle out in the promotions tournament. But without further ado, we've got to see these two teams battle out, so we look forward to seeing you soon. Unmute. Here we are, first game of the winners bracket finals. X2 and Meteor battling out to get that winners, to get that auto promotion into Division 2, and hopefully you can see these two teams, whoever wins here.
Yes, this is of course the final, the upper bracket final here of the Division 3 playoffs. Meteor on the orange team after their forfeit automatic win against their opponents is now against X2, who proved to be a very dominant force early on here, and it's X2 early on looking for the first chance of the game. It's going to be Rico, the player not quite finding the target early on here. Now Meteor will be looking to rotate forward and try and respond here, and Timmy's clearance for now not going to be too critical, and that's kind of allowed Mario to really get a free shot towards goal at this point here. No shots on target quite yet, and it's going to be Gabby trying to keep up the momentum and pressure for the blue team here, heading onto the Meteor side. Rico, his shot going to be saved and cleared away by Rocket here, but Mario again trying to centre it. That was a crucial touch away by Celox in the defensive end, and off they go in the rotation play. Celox looking for the ball, just can't get it at this stage here. An open net could be on target. That almost was. So he had to commit to that save, and it was a good job he did because that was going in. And Meteor, they've just been safe from a little scare early on.
Yeah, we're seeing good pressure here already from X2. You know, they want to get this win, but, you know, my heart's set out for Meteor. I want to see them take it all the way. You know, I want a clean sweep from these guys. Just be nice to see them finally go up after grueling out for the last 3 seasons. But unfortunately, one of these teams has got to win it, and it's such a shame if Meteor doesn't take it.
Rico, his ball forward isn't going to be that convincing. It allows Sale to really get a shot forward, and they wanted the passing play on the Meteor side, but just not going to fully connect. Salok's going to ever so slightly lose the ball in a 50-50 challenge. Gabby is trying to pick up this loose ball, and it's just the ball flying everywhere all over the field. No one really able to keep possession and keep control, but Gabby, he'll get a nice little shot, a nice aerial attempt as well. That's on target, and it's beaten their opponents, and it's the lead in favour of X2.
Such a long clear there from Gabby. I think, I don't know, maybe it was just a bit too quick for the defender there, but unfortunate misposition there from Meteor, which causes them to lose that first goal.
Mario, it's actually going to be Rico trying to get the ball centred, and Mario would have been looking to get the ball if it was centred, but not quite for now. Meteor now trying to push forward, looking for the goal. Timmy's in the air. He wanted to find something, just not going to be that amazing for now. Solox, he's looking to get the ball, and it's just going to set up Rico, who had the shot in the air. His second attempt off the rebound isn't quite going to connect for now on target, and well, it's going to be Timmy just looking to collect this loose ball. Gabby's going to intercept and send the ball fine in the other direction. There's X2 now push forward. It's Mario trying to get a centred ball there, which isn't quite going to be centred or work out for them. And again, Meteor just clearing up the X2 mistakes here. So they push forward. Timmy was looking to win the ball in the area. Solox just regaining the ball, but it's tapped away towards Rico, and now Mario can at least set up the shot on target. Timmy, a great save, and Timmy's really trying to keep Meteor in this for now. It's again Gabby trying to centre the ball, which isn't going to be good doable, and Solox trying to at least go forward, and they just can't do it. 2 minutes to go. Mario almost an open net, just not going to be converting, and for now Solox will knock the ball away.
Yeah, both these teams just long balls here at the moment between back and forth, and Gablin tries to get the redirect in, but there's someone there. Timmy now trying to get the ball off the wall. Doesn't work out, and a pinch between the two players sends the ball forward. Timmy with the block, sends it wide, and Rico's there for clear up.
Gabby, let's have the ball in the air to work, because it's not going to be good enough for X2 to really push or acquire any more at this stage here. Sale just waiting for the ball, but it's going to favour Mario. Solox in the defensive side for Meteor. Can't get it at the second attempt. The centre could have been there for X2, who are still trying to really regain the ball, and it's Timmy going to at least knock away this little phase of attack for now. And Sale is a great centre, a good chance, almost a shot, which Rico had to commit to knocking away. Solox now will commit. The centre ball towards Timmy isn't going to be converted on target for now, and Solox once again looking to get the ball on target. It's centred. The chance might have been there for Meteor, and with a minute to go, it is Meteor really running out of time to get the goal back in this first game here. Mario, oh, that almost went in from Meteor's point of view, and it's lucky it didn't, because it now means that X2 can really aggress forward and try and get the second goal here. Rico on the left-hand side can't do a lot more, and Mario couldn't commit to it, and it's given Meteor maybe a chance to really get the ball in possession. Looking for the centre. Solox, he's there. It's on target, and we're equalised with 33 on the clock.
Yeah, we're seeing good pressure there from Meteor, and finally the pressure pays off as they get that equalising goal. 30 seconds left on clock. That could be quite damaging for X2's mentality, but obviously it's anyone's game in this first match. First match is always the worst game in my opinion, but yeah, we look forward to it.
Gabby scored the X2 goal earlier on. It means he scored in all of the games he's played in the playoffs today. Amazing start. We'll see how if he can keep that up. Mario just not able to do a lot more than that as X2 push forward. They want a really late goal to try and win it here, but Meteor, they're staying strong. They're not giving up quite yet, and it's the defensive side of Meteor. He needs to remain strong if they want to keep themselves in this. They've played less games than X2. They're really trying to punish the mistakes from Meteor's point of view. It's not quite going to connect, and surely overtime is on the board now unless Rico finds a shot. It's on target! It's going to go in!
That was an astronomical attempt save there from Timmy, but just they both crunched up in the corner. Timmy boosting on the backboard, gets the touch, nearly saves it, but the buzzer beater 0-0 X2 Romania take this first game.
Just give me a shot one.
Okay.
Welcome back then. Game number 2 is underway here, and it's X2 who got themselves the late last second goal to really win it, and overtime looked to be on the cards there against Meteor, who will have to respond in this game. It's Timmy who's made the most impact early on. Sayo, a really fast early ball. It's a good chance, and Timmy's going to get the early goal this time round, and it's Meteor who have the lead.
Yeah, finally Timmy putting in a dent into the defense of X2. A good beat there, just beating Gabby to the ball. Nice middle placement of goal from Timmy.
Meteor 1 up, just what they need after losing in the last second of the last game. That must be so horrible to have to lose like that, and Gabby's going to try and react here, looking for the centre. It's another redirect in, and it's a 1-1 scoreline.
Hi, Gabby just getting the nice corner goal. Timmy goes up for the ball, but unfortunately hits it into his own net, especially after that nice placement that he was there on that fence. Gets that first goal, but unfortunately wasn't able to do the same, getting the ball out of his own goal.
Mario just has to fall away here. He's being pressured by Sayo, who does want to centre the ball here, and the centre could be still alive here. Timmy trying to connect and convert some sort of pass, which just wasn't going to work, and now the rotation comes back in as Meteor fall away. The centre, the shot by Mario, not quite going to be good enough to find the target. It means Meteor is safe. They can now push forward and trying to shoot into an open goal. Could have been there. It's Timmy committing, trying to find the shot on target. Not quite going to be there. So picking up the loose ball and looking to make something come of it, but they've got to rotate back here because the counter-attack's in play here for X2, but they can't even make the counter-attack work out. Celox will win the ball, outplays his opponent. Gabby with the centre down the other side. It's back and forth yet again. It's Gabby and Timmy with a massive impact early on here, but that shot not quite going to connect from Meteor's point of view there. The shot on target will be knocked away by Mario, and it's just back and forth. Almost went in by Gabby's case.
Yeah, that was a dangerous ball there, right there from Gabby. No one challenging the ball from Meteor, and that nearly ended up with an X2 lead. And Meteor really need to clean up their positioning and rotation, so it just doesn't look as strong as X2's. We're seeing X2 just be slightly faster to the ball. Their positioning's good, but then again, we got Timmy on Meteor, and he's the standout player for this team.
Rico, again, another long-range shot. I swear he's done that before in this series. He's done well with these sort of scenarios, and once again, just proving to do it at the right point.
Yeah, just unfortunate positional areas there from Meteor, you know, just being slightly too wide of where the ball is. It just needs to be a little bit closer, and, you know, you don't have to go as far away as you think you do. But unfortunately, Meteor just getting caught off guard again. X2 now with the 1-goal lead. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, Gabby really wanted to make something work out there. Just wasn't to be. Meteor will survive yet another scare there. And Timmy is trying to make that little loose ball connect in his favour. In the end, Celox will get a ball almost centred here. Gabby's got to really be feeling the pressure. It was Celox at least keeping the momentum up in his favour. And Celox again will be looking to try and win the ball here, but it's X2 who now have the chance to push forward. Mario, an aerial shot. It's good, but Celox is saved just as vital, and it's kept Meteor still with just a 1-goal deficit to try and recover from, and there's still a chance here as Sayo sends the ball away. Rico easily picks it up here, and X2, they've got players trying to move forward here, but they just still can't do it. Timmy again knocking and clearing the ball away.
Yeah, we're seeing, like I say, we're seeing good pressure here from X2, and this is what we've been seeing throughout the entire series here, especially against that game in DSA. Just so fast to the ball, and like, again, unfortunately, the only thing I'm noticing that Meteor aren't doing is, like, when one person is pushing up, the other team just seem to be staying back, just being a little bit too passive. And a long clear there from Timmy off the backboard. And now we're seeing the pressure come forward here from Meteor, but Rico getting the block on the counter. And now they're all scrambling back to go, and Celox gets a nice 50-50. And an unfortunate catch there by the defender of Meteor, Mario. Just pops it, just hits the crossbar down, and Sayo unfortunately pops it back into his own net, and that's 3-1 with 1 minute and 57 left on the clock. So it's an unfortunate turnaround here for Meteor.
And it's sad because, like, at least Meteor are really getting these touches to try and knock away the ball, but they're just not getting the perfect touches which are knocking it out. So it's unlucky on their part, but they are trying, and it's certainly not. They're certainly not giving up too easy, and that could have easily been an easy give-up goal. How does Timmy keep that out? He's kept Meteor in this, and it's X2 who are scrambling to really try and get the ball in the net, and at the last attempt, Rico does it.
It just feels like Meteor are just panicking slightly. They just need to slow the pace of the ball down. Just make X2 play their game rather than play X2's game. And hopefully Meteor can turn it around. But like I said, I see the problem here with Meteor. It just seems like they're panic touching. And they're just handing back possession to these guys. And they're not really taking full control of the situation.
Timmy trying to find a shot on target. It's an open net for the Meteor side to work with, but haven't really got enough time to really work and build upon it, and Rico will be the player to knock it away. The shot on target by Sayo. It was a double commit by Gabby and Rico to really save the ball, and they did their job on the defensive side, and now Rico's going to try and commit and push forward here. Sayo, though, going to deny any shot, but that's a shot on target on his end. Gabby, an aerial effort to knock away the ball, and Sayo with a second attempt to try to keep this chance alive here, but from Meteor's point of view, it's just not landing how they need it to, and it's surely X2 who have taken the second game in their favour. It feels like it's been a lot slower this game, but it's a chance here for Meteor as they try and fall back. Gabby keeping his side in it. They don't want to give up any more goals, and X2, they're looking not just strong offensively like that, but even defensively.
Yeah, the amount of pressure, good passing play coming out from Meteor. This is what we need to see them doing. They need to get those passes in. And exactly what they did, and they nearly had the opportunity there, but their defense just falling apart, and Gabby nicely places the ball in the bottom left corner and brings it a 4-goal lead here with 45 seconds left on the clock. Such a shame that Meteor just aren't here right now. Maybe they're just a bit nervous, and we see Mario with the freestyle. Nearly gets it in, but Selux narrowly blocks it.
Save of the game that by Selox. Really good little clearance away, and might have just denied what would have been a really nice goal from the X2 point of view. Timmy trying to centre the ball here, but there's not really that much more in this game here from Meteor's point of view. Just a little bit annoyed and upset. Rico will just be trying to make something happen here, just clearing the ball away. It's just a little bit messy at the end here, but with 10 seconds, obviously X2 just want to close this out. Maybe a 6th goal, and Mario's actually found that.
Mario with the nice 45-degree flick there. Controls the ball, pops it on his net, and then gets it and beats Timmy. And getting demoed in the process, and maybe they're going for the Brazil this series, who knows? But 7 seconds left on the clock. This is X2's game, and hopefully Meteor can have a chat with themselves in the 1-minute break that they have to see what they can do to turn this game around. But yeah.
By all means, Meteor's certainly not out. They've still got a good chance to win a couple more games. There's a 7th from Gabby, who's just kind of rubbing it in now. He's got a hat-trick at the end of the game. And Gabby hits him yet again, scoring more goals. He's scored in all of the games so far in this series, and that must be about his 4th or 5th in this final so far. Game 3 is going to be underway. I did say that right, didn't I? Yeah, game number 3 is going to be underway. X2 against Meteor. Meteor, they've got a bit of a recovery to really respond to at this point here. X2 obviously with the lead, and Gabby's the final goal within 5 seconds, and it's another really early goal.
Yeah, an unfortunate touch there from Timmy, but no one there challenging. Ball Selix had the opportunity to go up to challenge that ball, but Gabby just nicely popping it in the top left corner. Selux unfortunately gets the misdirect on the save. And that's a 1-goal lead here within the first 5 seconds. Meteor really just need to start playing their game, not try and play X2's game. I don't know what else I can really say that Meteor can really do, but just, yeah, two games in, and Meteor just don't seem to be like they want this win.
As far as I know, it's like the debut season from X2, and they're already in the finals. They really want to be promoted at the first attempt, and they're on course for it. Gabby, a second goal within the first 30 seconds. It's a 2-0 lead, and X2 might be on the course for a very easy shutout from their opponents.
Yeah, at the way that X2 are playing now and the way that Meteor are playing now, it just looks like this could be a clean sweep for X2. I mean, Meteor, they can play well, and that's the disappointing thing. They can play well. I mean, it just feels like they're falling apart. Maybe the pressure's got a bit too much for them, but I don't know. It's difficult to tell. Obviously, we don't know what they're talking about. We don't know what's inside their minds. It's just what we see on the pitch is what we get.
Oh, that's so nice, Gabby. A hat-trick within the first minute of the game. Meteor, they just really aren't able to do anything in these early stages here. It was Rico with the early touch forward, and Gabby, a really nice goal. He's surely on about 30 goals this season now. Surely.
Yeah, maybe he wants an MVP spot.
I mean, he's made a good impact so far. Let's see how Meteor can really respond here. Come on, Timmy and boys. We want you guys to make this a bit more interesting. Gabby wants a fourth. He's just kind of doing this all himself. He really wanted that then. X2 really don't find the back of the net then. A position they really should have found the net, or maybe a goal. Rico setting it up. Gabby, it's 4.
Yeah, X2 just really punishing Meteor now. 4 goals within the first half of the game, and Meteor just really feeling like the underdogs. But it's such a shame. Meteor really need to try and step up in this game. Try to see if they can turn around. You know, because it's not all over yet. You know, each series is a brand new game. Each game is a brand new game, and it's a restart for each team. So, you know, don't dwell on the match that's just happened. You know, change it up. See what you can do in the next game. Try and spice things up a bit. But obviously, it doesn't seem to be this case.
Meteor could have had a chance there, but even when there's an open goal for X2 to have to fall back and defend against, they still somehow fall back. Timmy will get 1 goal back. There's 1 with 3:27 on the clock. It's not certainly out the picture here for Meteor to recover here. They've got time. The question is, do they have the skill potential to really outplay X2 though?
Yeah, I think they do. I think once they get in the right mindset, you know, we can do this. I think they can turn it around. And Timmy, maybe that 1 goal is what they need. But obviously we're seeing that X2 are just really looking like a chill team right now, especially with Gabby doing all those freestyles. But yeah, Meteor just need to really change and step up.
Gabby, almost. Okay, yeah, I was going to say surely he's going to find a net. Timmy, he was the man trying to make sure it wasn't going to go in, but it's a 5-1 lead. Gabby scoring all 5 of the goals so far in this game. He's certainly turned up. He could end this season with like 40 goals at this point.
I mean, if it carries on the way it's going right now, he surely would end up with 100. But yeah, Meteor just really, I don't know, maybe they just feel a bit down over the last 2 losses. But I mean, that's again, you know, there's still another potentially 5 games to play. Well, 4 more games to play. You know what I mean? That could really turn it around for them.
Again.
But
and they just can't give up just yet, and it kind of feels in some respects like they have just somewhat given up, or they're just not really connecting. The chemistry not as good as it has been in some of the earlier games. Rico Roberts, the centre of the ball, was almost there. Meteor will be able to clear the grounds for only a couple of seconds. They're struggling to really just clear the ball away, and X2, they're keeping the pressure and momentum on. Mario, good fake almost it felt like, and he's just going to try and dribble this in. Surely wants to try and outplay everyone. Can't beat Timmy though.
No, X2 just absolutely dominating this match. So pure control, nearly getting the goal, and he does. Mario with the nice control puts it on his roof and flicks it over. But again, this X2 team just so fast to the ball, and there's nothing that Meteor can do at this moment in time. They might just have to go for that reverse sweep that I'm hoping for, because I've not seen a reverse sweep yet here in the ECC. But
I'd like to see one.
Yeah,
I'd really like to see one here, and we've got the potential to really get one going early on here. Meteor, they're trying to recover. just at the back end of it. Oh, it's 7-1. I feel really bad at this point for Meteor. It's a goal this time for Rico, his first the series. He's got 3 assists in this game so far. And yeah, Gabby, 5 goals, 7 shots, key player all round. And I really want Meteor to get some more out of this game.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, seeing as an X2 team, do you think they potentially can move up through the season, through Division 2 maybe, and then go up to Division 1? Because I mean, they seem like on par with these Division 1 teams and champion teams.
There so far, they seem to be really well chemistry, and like the chemistry, sorry, seems to be really good from X2's point of view, and that's going to be something which they have to try and keep going here, going into the future. I don't know if they need to make any roster changes going up if they do get promoted. It's looking likely at this point that they will go up. There's a nice little attempt by Mario, just trying to outplay, just trying to knock the ball over everyone else, but they might. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy for them up in Division 2, but they'll certainly give it a good shot, and it's certainly a good chance for them to make playoffs next season in Div 2, I'm going to say.
Yeah, they do look like a team that could go all the way, I think. Especially, I think they could get, definitely, I reckon they could easily get up in Division 1. But
are we surprised to see an 8th goal?
Definitely not, definitely not. Meteor just really falling apart. It's such a shame because they played so well against Redwater. But again, it was just a Timmy and Aztecs game, but it's just a shame that they've fallen apart, especially in the finals. Maybe the nerves had just gotten to them too much. You know, maybe they were just so excited that they've forgotten how to play. But it's such a...
Well, it's just so horrible at this point. I'm going to say that Meteor surely can't win this game specifically at this point here. But they've still got a chance in the series overall. Timmy just trying to make something happen. Still wants another couple goals for Pride maybe, and they just can't do it, and they're just crashing into each other as well. I just saw Timmy crash into, I think it was Celox there. And Celox at the back is just trying to clear the ball away, but Mario's just going to pass it. A great pass to Rico. Timmy will be the player making that save, and this game, it's certainly over, but what more can Meteor really bring out here? Just trying to at least get something. They can't even pass the ball correctly to each other. It's just sad. It's game over and almost a 9th, and Meteor will just be hoping to try and keep out as many more goals at this stage here.
Definitely, and the countdown comes to 0, and they finally get a goal to bring that deficit down ever so slightly, but it's not going to win them the series. But X2 looking like the team that's going to take this series and be the guys that promote into Division 2.
X2 then, 1 game away from being crowned champions of Division 3. They've done so well in this series, and now they've just got to outplay Meteor one last time to try and take it there. Meteor having to defend early on. It was Gabby with that early attack. The early aggression is good, and Mario trying to find a goal early on, just off the back call twice. The ball not favouring X2 in the early stages here. Meteor now can push forward and try and get something back as they attack and go forward here, but Rico isn't quite going to do a lot more of that ball there. Just has to fall away and just feeding the pressure here. Meteor, they're trying to send the ball forward here, and It just goes back straight into the Meteor defensive area. Rico trying to find the shot on target. Not quite going to connect. The second shot, it's on. Mario, he's found the opening goal, which X2 wanted.
Yeah, first goal, first 30 seconds. Meteor defense just falling apart. I reckon the first 3 games have just really taken out of them. And they just feel like they want to give up. But they really shouldn't. You know, this is a brand new match. They really should take that into consideration. You know, each map is something new, something different. You know, they could really try and spice things up and turn it around for them and make this series go in their favour.
Oh, I don't know how on earth that didn't go in. Rico's second attempt not going to connect. It was Gabby earlier on with the first shot, and well, Meteor, they'll be lucky not to be 2 goals on at this stage here, but the pressure's still on. There's a second goal is still going to be likely here. Rico just going to demo Sayo, means he can't do anything with it, and Meteor have to again just full wag. Mario's got a second, and X2 on course to win this division.
Yeah, 2-goal lead, and X2 just really dominating this series. You know, it felt like it should have been more of a red water, but unfortunately Sky just lost connection. So, but Meteor really trying to push themselves out here to take this win, but it just doesn't seem it in this case, and it's just such a shame because both these teams played really well.
Oh, Timmy's actually going to win that little demo against Mario. At that stage of things, Sayo, Meteor just falling back for now. The pressure by X2 might be getting to them a little bit, and Timmy can't do a lot more, trying to collect one of these balls and just trying to deny any shots on target, and that's what Timmy just achieved there. Mario, an aerial shot is good, it's on target, and it's 3-0. That X2 at Romania lead by him.
Yeah, it looks like X2, quite right, X2 are going to take this series and become the team that auto-promotes to Division 2. And, yeah, Meteor just, unfortunately, just falling apart here towards the end. 3 minutes 24 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they can turn it around still. You know, there's still plenty of time to score some goals, but I just don't think they got it in them this time round.
Sayo will be knocking the ball away from now, and just it's unlucky for Meteor. They're not really able to connect any of their passes either, and that's been a good thing from X2's play. They know how to connect their passes. The chemistry is on point, and Gabby again might try and make something happen there. He's pretty much outplayed 2 of the Meteor players there, but can't outplay Timmy, who wants to keep an attack alive here, trying to make something happen. And Gabby and X2, they are 2 players back there. They weren't really looking that shaky on the defensive side of things, and X2's rotations also they seem to be on point as well, which has been a key factor for them as well. They are going to keep trying to push forward and trying to make something happen. No, but Mario will just knock that away, and X2 not really able to do anything going forward now. Halfway there. What more can we say, Celsius?
I don't know, I don't think there's much we can say, but just like you're saying, X2 are the clear winners here. And Meteor will be going into that promotion tournament, and hopefully it could all change for them there. Maybe they could train over the next few weeks, try and work out their kinks as a team, and yeah, really turn it around from in that promotion to hit playoffs. But X2 looking like the clear winners here.
And credit has to go though to Meteor for at least making it to the playoffs. Again, not many teams can do that. They've been one of these key teams who haven't lost that many games all season. And it's sad, obviously, not being able to make it. Oh, good save by Sayo, actually. That was Gabby with the original attempt. Meteor were able to knock this away, and Meteor might have an open net to work with, but Gabby, his boost control, or his control of like how much boost he has, seems to be on point as well. And Celox had another chance there, but Meteor just not able to connect it. But as I was saying, credit goes to Meteor for at least making it to this stage, only losing 3 games out of their 9 all regular season.
Yeah, and it's nice to see them develop as a team. We've seen Timmy here, and like I was saying earlier, like Timmy, he's been here for since the beginning really, and the way he's developed over time. It's just nice to see how he's developed as a player. But yeah, he's definitely coming out quite well. Hopefully he can. Such a shame there, bump there. Unfortunately, makes the ball go in. But yeah, so saying Timmy really coming out as a player in my personal opinion. I don't know about you.
No, Timmy has come alive. He's done so well. I don't want to say this. He's been their best player on Meteor's point of view. Celox say they've done well, but Timmy, as soon as you see him score like 3-4 goals in a single game, that's when you know you've got a winner on your team. A player who really wants to do well, and yeah, as you said, his progression as a player, it's really improved throughout the year we've seen him play. So credit has to go to Timmy specifically, and if he doesn't stay with Meteor, you know he'll go to a team, or he'll get picked up to a team who also have good players.
Yeah, definitely. I think, especially in Timmy's shoes, like definitely how he's standing out as a player. Like Sayo and who's the other guy on the team? I want to see him. Selux. Yeah, definitely. I think they need to have a word with Timmy and see what he can do to help him out in this situation. But but Timmy definitely standing out, definitely progressed, and it'd be nice to see him progress on maybe onto a new team, see what he can do there, maybe see if he can make a difference there. But yeah. Here we are, last few seconds left of this series, and X2, the clear winners here. Well done to X2, and finally a 50-50 goal goes in favour of Meteor, but X2 looks like they're going to be taking this series, and well done to them, getting the automatic promotion into Division 2 for next season. But yeah, so guys, if you're looking for a player, we're suggesting Timmy. Timmy, he's progressed well over the year, and it's just been nice to see him do well on another team, maybe.
I'm not going to say he is going to move, but if he does make a roster move off season, I'm not surprised by that. He's done so well. I feel sorry for Meteor, who in some respects got gifted a free game to the final after their automatic win over Redwater, and we will be seeing Redwater play up their game next. It will be the third place match. Of course, the winners of that will be playing Meteor, I believe, in the promotion relegation playoffs later. Not today, but later on in the season. But no, our focus now will switch over. X2, Division 3 champions for the Season 3 season. Now it's all down to Redwater and DSEA for our third and final game of the day. I'm looking forward to it, Celsius.